Hey, howdy. Welcome and happy Mother's Day. I am so happy that I'm giving an imaginary red bunch of roses to all you living mothers, and I'm giving an imaginary white bunch of roses to all of you mothers who've passed over. Now, I used to wonder why the red and white. Well, if you think about it, the red are like filled with blood, blood still coursing through the veins, and white, just the spirit remains. And I want to talk to you today, whether you're a mother or not, about your mother and about the difficult parts of your mother. Now, you might think this is an odd day to do that on, but I have a secret that I want to share with you. Okay, so here it is. All of the things that you perceive to be difficult about your mom are actually lessons that you're being taught. So I want to give you an example of this from my own life, because my own mom, I loved her so much, and I still do. We have a great relationship. We paint together right now, even though she's passed over. And I want to tell you that when my mother was alive, she was kind of a difficult woman to love, right? But I still loved her. So what about all those difficult parts? What about those parts where it's like, I'm having a hard time here, right? Well, here's the thing. All of those difficult parts are teaching you a lesson. So I'll give you an example from my own life. My mother had a lot of negative self-talk and negative creation of things in her world. And so she was very successful at creating a negative world that she then stepped into and lived into. And what that did for me was made me super aware of the way that my language actually affects and creates the world that I'm living in. So by that lesson in the negative, which was way more powerful than it ever could have been in the positive, if she just said, oh, just the power of positive thinking, I actually saw it get created the other way, and it made it the consequences of negative thinking so much more powerful for me. Now, my mom might not have realized that she was teaching me that lesson on the conscious level, but on the unconscious level, I totally believed that she knew the lesson that she was teaching me, because our souls came together for a purpose. And I continue to get the lessons from my mom, and I invite you to think of whatever difficulties you have with your mom, and if you have no difficulties, then I bless you, because you are one of the lucky few. But if you have even a few or a lot, think of each and every one of them as an opportunity for growth and a soul level teaching from your mother's soul to yours, and then you can love and appreciate your mom even more, whether she's living or whether she's dead. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.